Hi, welcome back. So in this video, I will be explaining how you can connect Google Stitch with Antigravity using MCP Server. You will recall that we started designing our application using Google Stitch. We designed with we designed with Google Stitch so that we can be able to use the design in our project. So we'll be connecting Google Stitch with anti-gravity so that we don't need to be transferring files manually. We want AI to handle the whole process between those two applications. And to do that, we are going to uh, go to stitch.withgoogle.com and you'll have access to this information here. I mean, this notice right here that says connect Stitch with your AI tools with MCP. So we are going to click on that. And once you are able to do that, you also have to open anti-gravity. But of course, before you open anti-gravity, do well to create a folder for your projects on your machine. So we are going to create, okay, so tech group web app. So that's the name of the app that I'm building. So tech group web app. And you want to open that with anti-gravity right here. Okay. Stay open it. All right, so back to Stitch via MCP. All right, so I think anti-gravity is still okay. So we go back to Stitch. All right, so we have to understand what it is, and we basically need to get the API keys. So let's read through. They said the Stitch model context protocol server allows your favorite AI tools like Cursor, Antigravity, or Gemini CLI to directly interact with your Stitch project. So, I've been the one designing, I've been the one telling Google Stitch what to do right here on this platform, and I'll be able to use it to generate a lot of screens for me based on the project that I want to do. But what if we don't want to be going back and forth by asking it what to do here, then going back to anti-gravity to import the file or share the links and so on and so forth. We don't want to do all those stress. We just want to make the whole process get automated. That is why we are basically doing this. So we come back here to where we have our Stitch docs, and we come to API keys versus authentication. So we are going to get the API keys, and let's click on this. Right, so we usually have a daily usage and a daily credits. For today, I've used like 54 out of 400. So, I mean, I've generated a lot of screens today. Um, okay, now here, so you have create key. So if you click on create key, it's going to show you the key, the API key, and it's going to generate the API key that you're going to use. So once we have the API key, now this is the API key. All right. So once we have the API key, then we go ahead to see how we can import that. Now you see for information about how to use the API key, let's click on this one, the API documentation, and it's going to show us how we can integrate it into any of the tool that we are using, and in this case, anti-gravity. Should load. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not sure. This one is not loading. So let's check. Okay, so yeah, you click on this API documentation and it loads. But before you do, you have to copy your API key. Just click on this icon right here to copy it, and click on this API documentation. So right here, you are going to see different documentations for it. Now we have the one for cursor, then we have the one for anti-gravity. So we are using the one for anti-gravity. So you have to copy that as well, then go to anti-gravity, and yeah, right here. But before you do, okay, it's asking me to log into my Google. I think there is, yeah. So you sign in over again. You can sign in. Yeah, all things being equal. All right, so we now have our agentic models available on anti-gravity. So you have to click on this three dots right here, click on it, then click on MCP servers. So it's going to show you the MCP servers available, and we want to search for Stitch. We want to search for Stitch, I believe. Uh, okay, I don't find one. So once you click on the manage MCP servers, you click on view raw config, and it's going to show you this config file. What we want to do is to paste the file that we copied, I mean the code that we copied earlier, just as I've done. Then, yeah. So here is where we put the API key that we have generated. So you paste that one as well. And once you do, everything should be fully sorted. So you have to click on refresh, and it should show Google Stitch. And as you can see, Google Stitch has been enabled. Now we have this several features, should I say, task that we could ask our MCP servers to use for Google Stitch. So we have create projects, we have get projects, we have list projects, list screens, get screen, generate screen, and so on and so forth. So we have several options that we can use right here. Okay, so we are going to try to use one of these tools that has been made available for us, and we want to first and foremost list projects. And now, before you do that, or for you to do that, you have to go back to your AI model, and this is what we want to use right here. So we say Stitch. Um, sorry, we say Stitch. We copy this guy right here, list projects, and just paste it right there. Then we hit enter. So it's going to check through what we currently have through the API keys, and it will go to your Google Stitch accounts, which is what we have right here. And as you can see, uh, yeah, so I currently have a lot of projects on my own Google Stitch account. So all of those projects will be listed right here. And as you can see, we have members dashboard, we have Oluchi Adolphus, lead J, and so on and so forth. So we have quite a lot. Let me see if I can expand this. All right, so we have quite a lot of projects on my own Google Stitch account. So I want to see this one. And please don't forget that I have created a folder for the project that I want to do. So that means I need to access the particular project that relates with this project that I have created. So I believe this one is the one in question. Is the last one that I worked on, and that's the number one right here. So I need this, and to do that, I mean, I want to list screens right now. For me to list screen, you go back to your uh, projects, you click on it because we need the ID for that particular project. So this is the ID. As you can see, the uh, numbers behind the URL. So you copy that, then you say list screens, okay, list screens, and you paste the ID as well. So let's see what it's going to give us. Yeah, as you can see, these are the screens that I currently have. And I mean, I would have definitely generated like 50 screens as it is based on what I have right here. Let me open it. So these are the screens that I have, and it's going to do it to list all of those screens for me right here. Still loading, still generating them. So based on this screen right now, I can now ask Antigravity to start my project for me based on the screens that are available. I can ask it to build a React app, a React web app for my project, as you can see. So that's how it works. It makes work quite easy for you. You don't need to start exporting file. You don't need to start downloading files before you connect to those things. So it's actually very easy, very simplified, and we can still do a lot more. For instance, if I need a particular screen, I can just do get screen. So you see, retrieves the details of a specific screen within a project. So if I want just one screen, I should be able to do that. So all I need to do is to get the project ID and the screen ID. Okay. Yeah, you see, I have generated 66 screens. So far, so good. 66 screens have been generated. So, the question AI is asking now is, would you like me to get more details of a specific screen or download the HTML code for any of them? So, if I want a details of a particular screen, I can just put get screen and put the project ID and the screen ID. And yeah, let's see what more we can do. Yeah, we can also create a new project. So it says create a new seed project. A project is a container for UI design and front end code. So I will not be generating a new project right here because I currently have the projects that I want to use. So you see, it makes everything quite easy, and we can now start developing our application. So we are going to use this screens to do what we want to do. And yeah, I think that's just about all for this particular session. See you in the next one.